Howdy y'all, this is CJ here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing part 15 of Fanhome's Millennium Falcon build. Hope you guys are ready, let's get to it. Alright, so, like always, let's go ahead and bring in our next issue, issue 15. And let's go ahead and flip it open. So, on the first page, it talks about the heavy fast attack fighter, the ASF-01B Wing. So, the Rebel Alliance's heavy fast attack fighter was an unusual design that helped to secure the death of the Emperor and victory for the rebels. I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I'm not good with words. Let me go ahead and just show you what it says there. Go ahead and read it. There you go. This is the specs right there. All right. Then talking about some other things. We got a little bit about Admiral Akbar. Go ahead and let you guys read that. There you go. All right. Some behind the scenes. This page talks about how to land a starship. Even though starships have automated systems designed to make landings as easy as possible, setting a vessel down smoothly is one of the hardest operations for inexperienced pilots to master. All right. Did I miss anything? Nope, it's just more about landing gears and stuff. This page just has the picture of the bottom of the Millennium Falcon, along with some more behind the scenes. 5 legs better. I'm not sure what that's all about. Go ahead and read that if you want. Kind of start there, work your way down. Go ahead and pause it. There we go. All right. And then right here we have our next set of parts. Put this a little bit closer so you can see it. So yep, you get more sprues, more of the frame, more of the outer hull paneling, and screws, which all come in this bag right here. So let's go ahead and dump all this out. Toss the bag away. So we got the piece of the frame here along with another brace. You got your 3 sprues. We'll be doing these in a later stage, along with putting them on here. And we got more screws, sort of these silver screws here. Let's go ahead and set these all off to the side because we won't need them for this part. Hold on one second, there we go. Let's get a little bit closer. But let's go ahead and set this off to the side, set these bit of screws here. And let's go ahead and flip the page and let's get started. So we're going to be bringing in the frame that we completed a couple of stages back. And we're going to be adding more to right here. So let's go ahead and bring in all 3 of our frame pieces that we are going to need for this part of the build. Get out of here. Open this up. Open. There we go. Out of here. And hey, thank you for cooperating. Oh, don't want to lose that. There we go. All right, so now let's go ahead and get this started. Let's go ahead and bring this over, because we're going to be attaching this piece right here. We're going to need these black screws. So let's just, come on. Oh, come back here. Tried to run away. Let's go ahead and get all of these screws that I'm going to need. So I'm not going to need these brass screws, not this time around. Not yet, at least. Or at least not all of them. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry, 4. You'll need 4. Set the other one off to the side. And bring in 1 more pack of screws. So you will be getting all of these screws in the previous packs as well. Just hold on to them. There we go. So let's also bring in some oil to make our lives a little bit easier screwing these in. And let's get started. Let's go ahead and grab one of our black screws. Dip it in some oil. And let's start screwing it in. Line up the holes. And start screwing. There. Let's grab another. Little dip. Screw that in. All right. Just tighten, snug them up a little bit. Next, we will be needing, this piece right here. Let's move these screws out of the way just a little bit. And this is going to be going right here. Now, a couple of stages ago, I was talking about how this thing had started to have a curve, and you can actually see it now. So you can see where it kind of just bows upward. So this is starting to curve like the Millennium Falcon was in the movies. So let's go ahead and grab our next screw. Little dip in oil. Let's go ahead and screw this into place. There. Next screw. So I'm going to actually angle this up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. But you can see as I'm screwing these in, if you're using a screwdriver like this where it's got a back that turns like this, best way to use it is to just put this down, apply a little bit of pressure with their index finger, and that'll help you put the screws in. So you're not having to constantly let it go, whatnot. Just set that up because we're going to be bringing in our last final piece right here. And let's just set this in. Just give it a little bit of oil. And let's screw this in. Like I said, put pressure on the index finger and just screw it in. Just kind of helps keep your screwdriver and the screw in place while you're screwing it. All right. Is that the only one that we're going to be putting in for this one? Yep. All right. So I'm just going to set that screw there for a second because now we need to get these taken care of. So let's just pick this up, set that right there. And let's get this taken care of. So we're going to need this piece again right here. And we're going to be needing these two pieces, these two braces. So we're going to be setting them up like this, correct? Yes. So we'll be setting it up like this. We'll be setting this right in here. Check to make sure I got it correct. So spin this around. Just set these in right here, like so. And we're going to be using these. We're going to be using these brass screws with the fine thread. If you have screws with coarse threads, those are for anything to do with plastic. So you want the ones with the fine threads for these. A little bit of oil and start screwing it in. Hold on one second. Okay. I'm doing it right. I just had to double check something real quick. Just give it a little bit of oil. Screw this in. That's number 2. Let's go ahead and line this one up. So just to let you see, we got this piece here, which has 2 holes to be lining up with these 2 holes right here, just like that. And just screwing that in. A little bit of oil. And screw this in. Grab the last one. And Make sure they're all nice and snug. And there we go. And see if I can't show you guys. There's actually a bit of a curve here on these braces, which I am assuming is what's given this its natural curviness. It's kind of forcing them upward, more or less. But let's go ahead and bring this back in. And this will be sitting right on here. So let's go ahead and grab more black screws. Give it a little bit of oil. And let's just start from the top and work our way down. There we go. Want to make sure I was actually in there. All right. I'm not going to tighten that up just yet. Let's go ahead and give it a little bit more oil. Screw that in. A little bit more oil. You're not cooperating. Why? There we go. So probably going to want to kind of bend this upward just a little bit just to help get the screws into place. Okay, why don't you want to go into your home? Just hold that in place. Start screwing. There we go. Wanted to fight me a little bit. Let's go ahead and tighten up all these screws. Make sure they're nice and snug. You don't want anything coming loose on you later on. There we go. All right. Got one extra screw. All right, so that's how that's going to look when you're done. There you go. And just like last time, let's go ahead and flip the page. And just like last time, we are going to be able to test fit everything. We will not be able to screw anything down just yet. That will be coming in a later stage. I don't know which stage that is, but it just says that as in stage 12, you can turn the completed hull frame over and test fit all the pieces of lower hull plating. That's exactly how it says, of lower hull, not of the lower hull plating you have collected so far. You will not fit the panels permanently until a later stage. So for now, just press the lugs into the holes. So let's go ahead and bring in all the panels that we've got for right now. And let's just start putting this together. Start test fitting everything real quick. So this piece goes right here. It's been about a couple weeks since I last did this, so I don't remember exactly where everything goes. So just push that in to place. Probably don't want to force it. Probably wouldn't be a good idea. There we go. There. All right. That's one. There. It's two. Hold on. There we go. I want to be careful because it looks like these are really fragile, or not fragile, but flimsy. So if you put too much pressure on it, it'll start bending the frame. So be very careful about doing that. So just a bit of a warning if you're going to be doing this, if you're going to be test fitting it. There we go. And then this piece goes here. Right? Something's off. Hold on one second. That's why. That's my bad. Let's pull this off for 1 second. And that would explain why it was fighting me earlier. I put the frame on backwards. That would be my bad. So let's grab my screwdriver. Let's pull these screws out real quick. Oh boy. Screw number one. Luckily there's only 2 screws in this part right here, so there. Just flip this over and let's put these back in. That would be my bad. Again, read the directions. Don't just do what I did and assume you know where they go or what orientation they're supposed to go. There we go. That's so much better. So let's go ahead and put this back on. There. Everything will be a little bit more secured once we start putting them into place. So let's go ahead and put this back on. There we go. That's better. And this is going to go right here. I'm going to stop real quick and just kind of show you something. There's a little lip right here on each of these pieces. Whether it's going one direction or the other. It's kind of showing you how these things are supposed to be, kind of a guide. So just keep that in mind. That's why when I'm doing it this way, I'm getting the lip underneath this panel here. Which is kind of odd that they show you putting this piece on before putting this one on. But it is what it is. Let's just line everything up. Push it into place. You'll hear some snaps along the way as these go into place. Come on. And there goes that stuff again. There we go. All right. Got that in place. Put you back on. Hope if I put you on correctly. There we go. All right. Yeah, this panel's not on very securely, but then again, there's nothing screwed into place. So once we get to that part, it'll be a lot easier. It'll look a lot nicer. Put that there. And this piece goes right here. There. And this piece goes right here. So it kind of just hangs off the edge here. There. Yeah, that's not going to stay very well because it's not screwed in, but you can kind of see how that looks. And that looks pretty awesome. Let me turn this around real quick so you can see it from this angle. There you go. So you can see where I can pop stuff off. It's off the frame. You can see right here is where one of the landing gear is going to be sitting. I'm not 100% sure what's going to be going here. But all in all, the hole in the frame is coming together quite nicely. Let's just set that there. And you can see it right here, what it's going to look like. Extra layers of paneling. That's what that says. Kind of hold it up, let you guys read that. A little bit of thing right here. It says compare the panels you are fitting with the blueprint from issue 1. So what you would do is, I can't really reach for the blueprints right now, but you would flatten out the blueprints, which is massive, by the way. It won't even fit on this area here. I'd look like I'm fumbling with a road map, be quite honest. But you would put this right next to it and you'd kind of see what it looks like. I might take a picture of it and share it on Facebook. Yeah, I'll share it on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So if you guys want to go there, follow me there and see what's going on there, we can. You can. The links to those sites will be on my homepage. All right. So I went ahead and grabbed the blueprint real quick. Kind of show you guys. Let's back up a little bit. See if I can unfold this thing. Like I said, it looks like a road map, honestly. But there you go. I don't know how well you can see it. But yeah, this thing is so big, I have to lean over just to be able to see the camera. But there you go. Just kind of move this out of the way. All right. Ow. See if I can't fold this back up. There we go. But that was Fanhome's Millennium Falcon Part 15. If you guys enjoyed this kind of content, be sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button down below. And be sure to hit that bell icon so that you can be notified next time I post a video. Now, if you guys want to build this model for yourself, I will put a link in the description down below to Fanhome's website so you guys can check that out. They also have other incredible builds that I think you guys would enjoy. And if you guys enjoyed the music that was playing in the background of this video, I will also put the link to the artist's YouTube channel down in the description as well. His name is Dave Brons. He does really awesome music. I think you guys would enjoy it. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.